Hi, everybody. My name is Zach, and I'm excited to be here with you today for Layer Quick Bytes. So, what Layer Quick Bytes is we basically go through all the cool things that you can build inside of Layer in under 10 minutes or less. So, let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about how we can simplify equipment warranty tracking inside of Layer. So, I have a demo project shown here inside of Layer. And what we're looking at right here is a model of all my electrical equipment that exists inside of my project. So inside of Layer, I can quickly navigate this model. I can even cluster all of this electrical equipment items together, and we can click on these objects and see what exactly they are, like a switchboard, wiring pole box, etc. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to start from a spreadsheet, basically import my existing equipment and the warranty information that I might have so far. So this is the spreadsheet we're going to be working from. Inside of Layer, I'm going to import this data by going up here to create a new category and importing from a spreadsheet. I'll select this spreadsheet. There we go. And it'll process my file. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create a category for equipment inside of this project. And then the next step here, it'll ask me to map out my actual fields. So there it is. And now we're going to map essentially the columns in my spreadsheet to fields inside of Layer. So the name I'm actually going to use as my element name inside of Layer. The model number looks good. The serial number looks good. Installation date, I want it to be a date field. And warranty expiration date, I want that to be a date field as well. The rest, we will, let's see here, use this as a phone number. Yep, there we go. And lastly, notes, I'm going to use a text area field. Sweet. So now that we have those properties mapped, I can hit continue and I can import these elements. And what will happen is now it's going to create a Layer category with all of my equipment listed out with the properties mapped. But after we have this imported, now what I'm going to work on is I do want to actually store the actual warranty inside of each one of these items. So you can see when I click on this, like this elevator system, you can see that all my details are here, including the installation date, the warranty expiration date, etc. But I want to actually store the warranty file inside of this as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new field called, we'll create a file field called warranty. And I'll create that field. And you can see here down at the bottom now on every single piece of equipment, I now have the ability to add a warranty. So really quickly here, I'm going to add these warranty files here. I think I have the elevator warranty. And to make this a little bit easier, I'm actually going to turn on my warranty field here. And I'm just going to click through these items and upload them accordingly. There we go. Do the fire alarm system. There we go. And the HVAC unit. Great. So you can see those are being uploaded now. And if I click on these, my backup generator, I now have my warranty that I can view directly here. What's nice about layer 2 is for coming back to this later, we can quickly highlight or note text that's relevant to us. Like, for example, we could, create some squigglies to notify this, or we can just mark up specific sections as well. And anyone who comes back into this file is going to see those markups. Okay, so now that we have these created, I can actually tie these to a location on my floor plan. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a new view for all of my warranty items. We'll say floor plan location. And I'm going to choose a drawing. And there we go. And we'll do a kind of rectangle markup. You can kind of see a preview of what each of these is going to look like. Cool. So now that I have this drawing uploaded, I basically have my set of floor plans uploaded. I can quickly mark up where certain items are at on my floor plan. So here's the elevator. I'm just going to link this to an existing piece of equipment. We'll highlight it, and we'll tie it to the elevator. There we go. And so now my elevator system piece of equipment now has a location on the plan. It knows what plan it's on. And you can see all my other warranty information here as well as the PDF warranty. You can see it also notes where it's at on the plan. So we could add a few other locations here for existing items. Let's just say like this is in this storage room here. And we'll call this fire alarm system. There we go. And let's say my backup generator is actually sitting outside over here. There we go. And we can add new pieces of equipment by clicking on this plus button here. But that's good for now. Okay, so now if we come back to our equipment, you can see that I have my full list of equipment. I can also click on it, see where it's located on the top of my plan, and see all of the details here. Now, one thing that I might want to do with this information is quickly see what is expiring soon. So for my equipment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new view that basically shows me all of the equipment that the warranty is expiring in the next 3 months. So here I'm going to type my view name, and we're going to call this expiring soon. Might get a table view, and I'll create this view. There we go. And I'm going to quickly choose what information I want to show here. Let's just show those fields, and we'll save that. Okay, so now what we need to do is I need to actually filter out the items that don't meet this criteria. So we're going to say warranty expiration date is within the next 3 months. There we go. So we've defined the criteria here. And now I can save these changes. And now any item that is expiring soon in the next 3 months will show up in this list. And I can validate this by coming in here and changing the warranty expiration date on this generator, for example, to say it's actually expiring next week. So if I change it to expiring next week, if I come back to my expiring soon view, you can see that the backup generator is now inside of that. Okay, last thing we're going to do really quickly here before we're out of time is let's say that I actually want to note service logs on top of these pieces of equipment. So I'm going to create a new category. We'll create it from scratch, and we'll call this service logs, and we'll just call each individual item a log. So what we're going to do is essentially, you can see when I create a new item, it's going to create a new log. And we're just going to add a couple fields to note this. So We'll note the time it was created at, or let's just call it logged at to stay consistent. We're going to say who created it, created by or logged by. And we're going to add, let's say, a status field that will add a few options. We'll say open, in progress, and complete. We'll assign the colors accordingly. There we go. Last thing we're going to do is add a notes section. We'll call this notes, use small, and create that. So now I have my log kind of set up. And what we can do is on each of these pieces of equipment, I can now come in and create a new field that is going to create new logs. So we're going to call this logs, and we'll tie it to our service logs category. And I'll choose some properties here to show. So now when I create this, each item, each piece of equipment, now I can quickly come in, create a new log. And when I click into this log, this is where I can actually note what's happening. So changed the gaskets. And you can see it's tied back to that backup generator. And I can quickly come back to the backup generator and see all the logs that are attached to this particular item. You can also come into our service logs as well and see those items, and we can show some additional fields on top of those items for my service log here. All right, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining me for Layer Quick Bytes, and join us next week. If you're interested in getting started with Layer, you can scan this QR code here. We'd be happy to show you a demo of all the ways Layer can improve the way you work with your building data. Thank you.